freaking day being given bad numbers. We're finally in a dock. The problem is we have 5 hours to go 200 California miles to get to our next pickup. I am sincerely doubting being able to get that done. So we may end up stuck up in Guadalupe for the weekend, which will not make me a happy camper. So anyway, we're sitting here. I shot video backing into the dock, trying to back into the dock. It's starting out to be an ugly day. So, here's what happened. They give us a wrong number. I go to check in. They kick us off the property. They tell me to park outside. They give me another number. I try to check back in. They tell me it's the wrong number too. So, I park on the property here. They show up an hour later, say, you gotta leave. So I park back outside where they tell me to park. Then a cop shows up, says, you can't park here. It's a $500 fine. Well, they're the ones that told me to park here. Well, you can't. So you had to go all the way down to Long Beach. Find a place to park. Then coming back up, Chris hit major backups, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Then there's a big old long line. Then we have to deal with trying to get in the dock here. Getting out is just as bad. Oy vey. That's all I can say. The guy in the next dock unhooked from his trailer. It was real nice. Tried to give me some extra room. It's still super, super, super tight here. And if somebody has to back into that dock, then I'm going to have to unhook too. You'll see in the back end video all the scratches on the wall in front of me. Yeah, that's truck scraping up against it. I do not like this place. Do not like it at all. But we will be going up the Pacific Coast Highway. That's going to be fun. I'm actually going to go up the 101 and then cut over to the Pacific Coast Highway because we're not allowed to run all the way up there. Finally out of that dang place. 15.5 hours there. Then they make an absolute mess in my trailer. And on top of that,
take exit 6 on right to I-110 south, then keep left.
On top of that, they charged me $285 to get their stuff out of the mailbox. So, we are way, 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 way late for our next pickup. We were originally supposed to be there 2 hours ago. Then we got it rescheduled for, well, 50 minutes from now. It's 200 miles, California speed limit. So right now they're making phone calls.
Take exit 6 on right, then keep left.
Right now, dispatch is making phone calls trying to see if there's any possibility of us getting loaded before Monday. It's Saturday.
Keep left onto I-110 south.
This stuff is supposed to be in Tennessee first thing Tuesday morning. Things ain't looking good. As soon as I turn the camera on, the truck starts beeping. I made it, sent up my message that I arrived here, and right after I sent that message up, I get an emergency message. Just got the call. If you can make it by a certain time, by midnight, they'll load you. It was 11:40 p.m. when I got here. Whew. Dang. Now I got 2,183 miles to make it to Smyrna, Tennessee.
You have 4 hours and 22 minutes of remaining drive.
The only question left is with the mess that Rouse left in the Ford. Okay, they dropped several mangoes and ran over them with the forklift. Will these guys still load me? Or am I screwed? And here comes a guy walking. I may be screwed. Okay, 43 bins of whatever. And he's about to start loading us. He says he hadn't looked in the trailer yet. So, as I was saying, the question is, with a couple of squished mangoes in the floor, will he still load us? I pray he does. I mean, nothing against this town, but we are out in the middle of nowhere. It ain't that hard for you to get up in that seat. Get up there. I bet I can motivate you to get up there. Oh, you got up real quick, didn't you? We did that to her earlier today. We were both laying on the bed watching TV. And Chris's knees were in the way. She puts her front paws up on the bed and stands there and howls. We didn't move. She drops down, drinks a little bit of water, puts her front feet back up on the edge of the bed, looks at us like, are you going to move or not? I tell her she better jump. And she gets up, no problem. It's amazing how motivation works. Makes you wonder sometimes. Okay, we are loaded. They have a scale there, but I am seriously doubting the accuracy of that scale. I am within limits on that scale. But the problem is it's an above ground scale. It's not level with the ground. And you pull onto the scale one axle at a time. It's just a single weight platform. And you pull onto it, get your first axle on, your steers. It weighs. Then you get your drives on, and it re-weighs. And then you pull your whole truck on, and it weighs your whole truck. Now, here's the problem. You go on like this, okay? So your steers are on there, your truck's like this, so it takes weight off the steers, puts it on your drives. Okay? Then when you pull forward to get the weight of your drives, your trailer's hanging low. So it pushes weight back to the trailer. I have a very bad feeling that I'm way over on my drives. But I got a long ways to go to the first proper scale, a CAT scale, to verify that. Lordy, almost forgot to close out. We are a little bit south of Bakersfield, where 166 and 99 and 15 all are right together. This little mom and pop truck stop's called Flyers. Little itty bitty place, got parking for about 10 trucks, but they have a CAT scale. The other scale ticket was off by a couple 100 pounds. Fortunately, it sort of kind of worked in my favor. So we're going to go ahead and run with it. Going to have to play the fuel game still. Our next fuel stop will be in 309 miles, and we'll only put on a half a tank. Lordy. I'm glad my shift is done and over with. So right now I have another video from yesterday rendering. Which I will have posted 6 days ago. I'm going to post it, transfer it and post it right after I get out of the shower and make it immediately available. It's a video of me trying to back in. Now, I've posted a lot of videos of me backing in. Or, you know, where there's sections where I back in. And usually that section is about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. And includes setup and everything. And then just back right in. Nice and slow. But one shot, back right in. You will see how horrific these docks are here. Or not here, but down there at Ralph's. And, you know, they're just horrible. That's the only way to put it, is they are horrible. And it will also, I pointed out on the wall, it's rendering right now, so I've already put all my text, graphics and stuff in. I put a little arrow pointer, and this entire wall, the entire length of this wall, has different color paint streaks on it, all coming off of the bumpers of trucks or the fenders, whatever. But it's just horrible, absolutely horrible. They have to be the worst docks in the country. And I used to run Brooklyn all the time. You got some really bad docks backing into buildings in Brooklyn. And I've seen a lot of trailer doors ripped off up there. I had this one really bad dock up in New Hampshire that every once in a while somebody would pull a bumper off. But that was real rare. I think out of the 2 years that I used to run up there, there was 2 bumpers pulled off. This place sees wall scrapes on a daily basis, multiple times. Trucks getting damaged on a daily basis. As in, not the truck backing in, but a truck that's already sitting there parked. They're horrible, absolutely horrible. So that's why I put that video separately. But I'm going to go ahead and close out now. If you like the vlog, please share. Even though it was mostly fussing about how horrible my day went. Yes, we have horrible days out here too. We have beautiful days, we have horrible days. And I always said, I'm going to play it straight. Yesterday was a horrible day. So, if you like it, please share. You have a wonderful, wonderful day, because I know my day is going to be much better. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye all.